So if you are here, definitely say hello. It is Zaylee Barclay. I am your visual content creation coach. I really love helping people get confident on camera so that they can really grow their businesses, grow their audiences, nurture that audience, and grow that business, share who they are, be able to launch and sell on camera. And I do all of this as an introvert, right? And that seems to be something that I really want to get deep today, guys. So, you know, we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about introversion and being introverted. We're going to talk about the extroverts too. Hello, 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 Tamila. If you guys are here, definitely say hello and let me know if you can hear me. That's really important. I want you guys to be able to hear me. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Listen, we have so much going on. I have not actually shared this set with you guys. I've been kind of giving sneak peeks and previews on my Instagram stories. If you're following me on Instagram, you probably saw that I was making some changes to my recording space there. But listen, today we have some goodness to talk about. We are actually, I'm seeing, so are you an introvert? Are you an introvert or extrovert? I saw Tamela answered. Let me know if you guys are introverts or extroverts. I definitely want to know, right? So that's important for me to know. Also, yeah, let me know you're here and let me know where you're tuning in from. And you guys know I love my replay crew. So if you are here and you're watching this stream after, definitely say hello and hashtag replay crew. Let me know you were here, right? So whether you're on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you are, I want to connect with you. So guys, today we're talking about loving what you do and where that stems from, where it really, really starts from. And I wanted to talk about this because this is something that we're going to go deeper into inside of the Confidence Live Bootcamp. So if you guys are already signed up for Confidence Camp, first of all, let me know down in the comments if you're already signed up, right? I'm seeing Facebook user. I can see you guys are already cracking on me. And I gotta make sure, guys. And so let me know if you joined Confidence Camp already. And if you have not joined just yet, let me know down below as well. And, we are starting on Monday 8th. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a movie, right? I'm seeing Sabrina said she signed up. Guys, doors are closing tonight and we're not accepting anyone else after tonight. After tonight, it's gone. So even if you enjoy today's live, be sure to head over to startshootgrow.com and sign up. Right? If you're watching this after, definitely, let me know after as well, if you are interested in joining. But we are starting on Monday. I'm super excited. I have so many great things planned for you guys. I see Reva said she signed up. Denise said she signed up. Y'all are signed up. Y'all are ready, honey. I'm here for it. Hello, everybody. Say hello if you're here. All right. So, guys, really, let's talk about doing what you love. And I was having a conversation with myself for the past few days, really just checking in. Sometimes we have to do a heart check, right? And when I say a heart check, I mean sometimes we have to check in to see if the goals that we set for ourselves, is still in alignment with where we're going, right? That's something that's really, really important. But what I do that's even more important is I check my heart. Like I check my heart to see if my goals are still in alignment with my heart. Like, how am I feeling? Am I enjoying what I'm doing? Am I feeling good about it? Am I feeling like I'm really touching my people? Those things matter to me, right? And then in the places where I don't feel like I am, I start writing those things down and taking notes on what I can do better and how I can serve you guys better. And so I was having that conversation with myself for the past few days. And so I love that I checked in right before our challenge or our boot camp, because I know it's going to be epic. Because what I really want for you guys in there is transformation and really giving you guys a foundation. So that's what we're talking about today, guys. Loving what you do, but finding depth in it. And when I say finding depth in it, there are a few things that we need to pay attention to. So, one of the biggest mistakes that I see people making is connected to just depending on their passion to push them through. Right? So, whether you are on Instagram and you're sharing your business, whether you are on YouTube, or if you have not started yet, if you've been looking at, getting on camera and starting and all of that goodness, here's what really keeps a lot of us back, right? So we start off with the passion and we're like, well, you know what? I'm so passionate about this thing. And let me know if you have something that you're passionate about down below. I want to know. I want to know if you have something that you're passionate about, and if it's connected to what it is that you do or would like to do with your online business. Because I feel like it's really important for us to understand the difference between passion and purpose. And like I said, we're digging deeper into the boot camp. Right. So when we think about, depending on passion alone, what happens is we never end up building a foundation for that passion. Right. And so when we don't start seeing results that we want to see or things coming together in the way that we want it to, we tend to give up. Right. I love that. Somebody said, I am passionate about teaching folks ways to save money. Yes, that is a really good passion. And so passion is really your reason why. Why are you starting this thing, right? Why did you decide to start teaching people how to save money? Is it that you went through something in your own journey that allowed you to learn a specific pathway so that you can then teach other people? I want to know that. Tiarani, I hope I said that right, said, I am passionate about helping female entrepreneurs grow in business. Yes, I love that. Guys, listen. Now that we know what passion is, which is your big why, it's the reason that you're starting, the reason why you really, the reason why you really want to do this thing. Like, for example, I can tell you that my passion is to help women, especially, I do work with men as well, but women get really confident on camera so that they can change their lives, right? Yes. Who is that? Could you put your name in brackets as the yes child? I went through it myself and it's my testimony. So that's the reason why you started this thing, right? So that's when I think about really my passion, I remember how scared I was to get on camera. I remember how I used to feel seeing other people on camera and I wasn't doing it. And this was years ago, right? And I remember realizing that I didn't really see anybody teaching other people how to get confident on camera, how to sell on camera, how to create video content consistently. Gotcha, Riva. I see it. All of these things, I didn't really find that. And so I had to find my own way and figure out my own way. And I made so many mistakes that I wish that I could have not made those mistakes, right? Tiarani, I love it. Tiarani, I love it. Welcome, Tiarani. So listen, that's my base for getting started and my base for really helping people grow. I feel like it took a lot for me to really figure out how to stand out online, how to work with bigger brands, how to build my own community. And those are the things that I want to pass on, right? And Lakisa said, I'm passionate about helping people to be the best them that they can be. Lakisa, are you in my Facebook group? I love that you said that. I hope you're in my Facebook group because I have an intensive in there that actually helps you figure out even more because what's the best them? I feel like you can articulate that in a better way. So if you're not in the Facebook group, definitely head down below to get in there. Denise said, I'm passionate about helping women to be in solid, healthy relationships, getting off the dating merry-go-round and into the love life they desire, darling. I love it. Yes. I love that. And I love that you guys have an endpoint for what you're doing, meaning that you understand what that transformation might be for your person. right? So Denise said she knows that her people are currently on a dating merry-go-round, right? And her goal is to get them off of that merry-go-round. I love that. So listen, guys, that's the thing. So we all know what we're passionate about, and that is amazing. But we can't only depend on passion, right? We have to dive deeper. And so that's where I feel like our purpose comes in, right? So your purpose is like your guide. Your purpose is the thing that keeps you going, keeps you pushing, right? Somebody else said, I'm passionate about teaching the power of gratitude and how it can change your life. That is very powerful because gratitude is very powerful. Chandra said, I help women live, move, and be well in Him through praise dance fitness. I love it. Yes. So here's the thing, guys. Now tell me, yes, Lakisa, it could be better. I'm trying to figure out now the best way that I can. Lakisa, join the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, I encourage you to join because I did an intensive recently and I'm removing it from the Facebook group really soon. So if you guys have not gotten into that just yet, you'll want to make sure you do. Right? But it's going to help you just go deeper into what you really, or into articulating what you're really offering so that when your ideal customer sees it, they already know this is for me. I want to work with her. Like I have people that come to me all the time and they say, Zaylee, I already knew I wanted to work with you, right? Paula Marie said, I'm passionate about helping creative entrepreneurs increase their visibility, grow their tribe. Yikes, I missed it. I missed that full spiel, Paula. Lakisa said, I have so many ideas, but I don't know which to start with. Girl, get into the Facebook group. Right? Now, listen. So it starts with that passion, and then you dive into purpose. And purpose is that thing. It's your inner. It's that thing that just keeps you going. It keeps your drive up. It keeps you flowing. And I know for me, purpose is really thinking about how I can consistently inspire and educate transformation within you guys, right? Like how can I keep you guys moving to the next level as it pertains to getting on camera, but even deeper than that, figuring out exactly who you're talking to and exactly how you can relate to those people, how you can grow online. Like I'm talking about really grow online, right? I am a rooter for the underdog. So the person who feels like they're not being seen, the person who feels like they're not being heard, they're not being chosen, because I used to feel that way. Right? Yes, Lakisa, head over to ZayleeBarclay.com and you'll see the link so that you can join us in there. It's an amazing experience. You'll love it. But yeah, so I root for the underdog. I know how it feels when you feel like nobody's seeing you, nobody's hearing what you're saying, or my people also feel like they're so smart. Like, I'm so smart. Like, why isn't anyone seeing me? Or why am I seeing other people who don't know half the things I do, but they're killing it. And there are a few things that you need to unlock within you when you start thinking about that, right? But that is like, what is your purpose then? So you guys told me what your passion was. I want to know what your purpose is, because purpose is really the driver, the force, right? It's the thing that you do. It will keep you going. And we're still not at the bottom of all of this just yet. But I want to know from you. So like I said, for me, purpose is the way the way you perceive the world, or the way that you feel the world should be, right? Kind of like if, you went through a situation where you didn't have a place to live, and then now you're very passionate about helping other people because who may not have a place to live, right? Purpose, help my tribe overcome their mindset and limiting beliefs so that they can really push forward in business. I like that, Tariani. And let me tell you something. The other thing about purpose is that, like I was saying before, it's the way that you see the world. So it's kind of like, for me, I see the world as women killing it on camera, getting all the opportunities that they deserve, climbing higher and higher into their careers, working for themselves, being able to take care of their families. Like, that's really how I see things. And I have a core belief that that starts with you opening up to being on camera. Of course, there are lots of things that go along with that, but those are the things that I help you work around, right? Those are the things that I help you pull and pick apart. I see my purpose is to aid in the evolution and transformation of the golf industry. I know that's Greta, to make it more friendly. You guys are typing so quickly that I'm losing them. Greta, I know it's you because golf, hello, which is absolutely amazing. Hello, Val. But let me tell you, that is absolutely powerful. Let me see if I can go back to read some of those. But there's such a difference between passion and purpose. And I want to make sure that you guys do know the difference. Like I said before, if you're not signed up for the Confidence Live Bootcamp just yet, you do not want to miss out, because we're diving deeper into this, right? Diving deeper into this because there's so much to go along with it. Greta said, my purpose is to aid in the evolution and transformation of the golf industry to make it more friendly, accessible for all, especially for women of color and people of color. That is powerful. And I love that you articulated that so well, Greta, because what it shows me is that purpose is also connected to vision, right, guys? So Greta is showing us her vision for people who are looking to golf, right? So she's changing. We all know, yes, Greta, I believe in your statement, because we know what the industry looks like. It's just like for me. I did Think in Color with Thinkific, right? And a lot of you probably found me from there, but I did it because, guys, women of color are not seen in the online industry as much as everyone else, right? So it is my purpose to help people really stand out, give you the tools to stand out, give you the tools to be the best at what you do, so that, there's no doubt about why someone should work with you, why they should hire you, XYZ. I want to make sure that you put yourself or place yourself in the running. And the best way to do that, especially in 2021, is to get on camera, right? I see my purpose is to help women to get from point A to point B, find out, okay, I am not, okay, hold on, guys. I'm seeing so many messages come up. Whew. I'll have to go through these when I get off camera. Denise said, purpose is to make sure women are enjoying the journey in a relationship, even if I have to handhold a little. Denise, I feel like you could go deeper than that with your purpose. So think about it. Purpose is how you see the world, like how you wish the world was. Example, I'll tell you guys, for me, when I teach, you guys know, if you've ever seen me teach, we cut up and we have a grand old time. The reason why I do that is because I feel like the teaching experience should be really engaging and exciting, and that you should have fireworks going off in your brain every time you do something, every time you're learning something, because I feel like it sticks. So I might do that by telling stories or giving you guys really in-depth things to think about, providing you with worksheets and all of those things. I don't have to do those things because I know you've looked at or you've attended other classes or things like that where they may not go that far into it. But that's the way that I work. That's what I'm passionate about, right? That's what I love doing. And so for me, even with the Start, Shoot, Grow Video Academy, that's exactly how it's going to be. Imagine us live every month having an experience like you guys were having inside of the Facebook group. So that's something that I'm really passionate about. I'm also passionate about making people who feel like they don't belong, really letting them know that they belong. And that is how I run my business. And yes, sometimes I have to go overboard. with how I do things because that's how I run my business. But that's how I run my business, right? So sometimes a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Staley, you do a lot. Yes, that makes me happy. Like that makes me satisfied. Like that makes me feel like I gave my all. And that's what I want to do, whether I'm creating something free or paid. Right. So if you've seen something free from me, imagine the paid experience. I'm telling you guys. Val said, when God gives you a vision, he also lines up provision. Yes. It's only up to us to walk in it. That is a word, Val. We need to pass the collection plate around for you because that was really good. So guys, this is the thing when you are, you have your purpose and you have your passion and you're swimming in all of that goodness, there are other things that you need to think about, right? So purpose and passion alone won't do it. So I said passion first alone won't do it. Purpose alone won't do it. You have to have other systems in place for things to run smoothly if you have a business. So when you know your passion and you know your purpose, you have to think about, well, how can I actually execute this or make this thing something real? And that's where I feel like everyone falls apart. And so that's where we have to start thinking, like for me, in order to provide an experience for you guys, right? Because it's connected to my passion and my purpose, then I have to start thinking about, well, what does that entail? One thing it entails is knowing exactly who you are and what you are struggling with, which is why I love spending time with you. I make it a point to spend time with my community at least once a week. Or when I send out emails, I always invite you to reply or talk to me in there. I really, really make that a point, and trust me, it gets crazy. But I want to know what my people are struggling with. I never take for granted what people talk to me about. If you ask me for something, I really read into that, because that means if you are struggling with it, there are a lot of other people that are struggling with it. So this allows me to create solutions for you as a business owner. So things like that, I feel like sometimes we don't pay attention to it. Even doing research can help you figure out exactly who your people are and how you can relate to them, right? Let me see. Denise said, so it is the environment I create. We'll go deeper. Not even only the environment you create, Denise. Let's say that your vision in the world, because we have to connect what we're doing to, we're changing lives. We're changing the world, right? And so what you are doing, Denise, is the way that you would like to see the world is that you would love for every woman to be in a loving, supportive, happy, and successful relationship, right? So your purpose is then for people to find that, possibly, right? So it's kind of how you see the world. Like when you wake up in the morning, are you excited to help women find a true love, right? Like you said, get off that dating merry-go-round, right? That is so catchy. I love it. So it is, you thinking, well, this is how I want to see the world. This is what I would like to happen, right? Based on what I'm doing. And then you have to ask yourself, well, how am I making that happen, right? You have to think about it like that. Chandra said, purpose revised to help women choose to live well by making healthy life choices. Yeah, like Chandra, you want to see a healthier world. You want to see a world where people are fit and they are moving and active. And this in turn, we all know that things like that are connected to mental wellness and all of those things. Yes, Denise said she got it. Yes. We're going to dive deeper into it, guys. So if I'm not getting to you here right now, if you're signed up for the Confidence Bootcamp, I will be. But when we start thinking about things like, okay, so what do I have to have in place in order to make my vision happen, right? That's when we start getting deep into, okay, so I know in order for me to actualize my vision, right, my purpose, I need to be doing XYZ. And that's where you can start thinking, well, what do I need to be doing? What should I be spending time on? What should I be investing in? What should I be, like for me, I know that I really want to help you guys accomplish that confidence, right? To build, market, and sell on camera. So now I have to think about, well, what will that require of me? It requires me getting on here and connecting and communicating with you, right? And hopefully every time I do this, I touch somebody, I touch another person, right? And or somebody shares what I've been sharing, or somebody sees something that you've put out there. And that's really why I believe in video content, because we are able to in turn actually touch people even while we're sleeping. So I don't have to be awake to help someone, because I'm putting helpful content out there consistently, right? So that when people find me, they're finding solutions. And that in turn ends up being that they sign up for something, but the thing about it is we have to put ourselves out there, right? And so obviously you have to start asking yourself, well, what is it going to take for me to get my passion out into the world? Like, we are really creating things that can shift the way other people see the world. Example, I love Greta and what she's doing. That's so amazing, right? Think about a world where golf is not limited to a specific, type of person, right? Those things are so, so, so powerful. Let me see. Lakeisha said she joined the boot camp. Congrats, love. And so Lakeisha said, and you can tell that you are genuine as well. And that's only because I consistently show up on camera. And that's only because I'm transparent in sharing when I feel something, or what I'm thinking, or what I've been doing. Like, I really share those things, and I show up to share. And that is another way that you can really, get out there and help people, documenting your own journey and sharing your own journey. And I'm telling you, there's nothing like showing up and showing, the difference that you are making as you are moving through your own journey. It helps people to trust you even more, right? Like, I see a lot of people trying to sell without getting on camera. And it's so much easier if you just come on camera and tell how you can help someone, encourage someone to be able to tune into how you do things. We all do things differently, right? We know there are other video coaches out there, but they do things differently. And really just believing in the way that you do things, having a moral code, having values, and always thinking about the good of what you would like to put out into the world. I like to think about, how are my people feeling after I get off of a live stream? Are they learning anything from me? Did we have a little kiki while we were here? Because if you see me in person, I'm introverted, but if I get to know you, we will be kiki. We'll be laughing at things. Like, I'm just that kind of person. And so I always make sure that I come through as my authentic self on camera. Right? Tiarani said, transparency is a pillar of my online business. Exactly. Yes. Know, like, and trust. Yeah. And I always tell you guys, know, like, and trust is connected to you really showing up consistently, showing up. And I love talking about polarity as well, sharing what you truly believe in. Or how you feel about something. That is really, really, really important, because it just helps people to understand, you know what, I don't really like this person, or I really want to work with this person. I like this person, right? So you have to stand for something in the online space, and that's really powerful. Tirani said, I just need to show up consistently, which is why I joined the boot camp. Yes. And guys, it's really about understanding, well, okay, so I understand who my people are. And like I said, we'll dive into it on Monday, but also understanding, I'm going to have you guys plan for a year span inside of the boot camp. So this way you have no excuses, right? You want to start executing. I'm going to make you think about things that you probably have not been thinking about. And these things are all interconnected, but they're past that passion and purpose. We're going to cover it in the boot camp, but we're going to dig deeper than you just saying, Zaylee, I like this thing and I'm going to do it, right? You have to make sure. I think that when we aren't really deeply rooted and connected to something, it shows. It shows in the way you sell. It shows in the way you show up. I see somebody said, oh Lord, yes, we're going to go deep, guys, right? You're going to have an idea of like what that span would be like. Lakisa said, I need to push through the fear of not being accepted, as you stated in one of your podcasts that I listened to in the past. Yes. And I still feel like I'm not really accepted out there. I look different, I am different and I will always be different, but standing in your differences is what's really powerful, because that's what helps me attract the people that really rock with me. Right. So that's really what makes a difference, standing in your difference. I feel like a lot of us are so nervous about doing something, but the things that we're most nervous about, either whether it's sharing or whatever it is, those are the things that really catapult us and push us into the next level, right? Somebody said, my purpose is to help bring awareness to autism by increasing confidence and providing peace and balance by equipping moms with tools and strategies that will help eliminate stress while on their journey to living a balanced life. I like that. I can see where you're going with it. It is a bit long, but really your purpose is going to be really giving that confidence to people, like thinking about people who have autism and thinking about how confident they would be, right? And how they, like you said, would be able to live a balanced life with autism. So yes, let me tell you something. I love that you guys I really love my people, because you guys really share with me like what you're thinking, or, what you're feeling, or even your struggles, what you're going through, or even, what you do, or what you are put here to do. And I really appreciate you guys for that. Yes, you guys are going to get the business in there. Now, I do want to state that for the people that sign up, and I really have not said this yet, but you are going to get a free month of Restream, and I'm using Restream to stream right now today. So you will be getting a free month of Restream to practice the things that we are talking about, right? So I'm really, really excited about that. I can't wait for us to dive into it, right? And yes, we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to have some fun with getting on camera, boosting your confidence, knowing how you can help the people that you were put here to help. And there's so much for us to learn together. I just want to thank you guys, right? Yes, Chandra said yes. Yes, I really didn't announce it. Riva said yes. You guys are so my people. Listen, we're going to have so much fun in the boot camp. It is closing tonight. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message or a DM, so that you can get in there. I want to make sure that you guys are in there and that you guys are ready to go. We have a full year ahead of us still. We have 3 quarters ahead of us. So if we can get prepared and really create a good foundation that will push us into the next 3 quarters confidently, you don't know where you can be by 2022. Can you believe it's 2022, guys? But, well, in the next 3 quarters. But yes, so you imagine where you can be if you really buckle down, and you can do it. You can more than do it. So if you have not joined us yet, definitely do so by heading to startshootgrow.com, where you can sign up to be a part of that boot camp. I don't want to leave anybody behind. So after we close the doors tonight, we're not letting anyone else in One, and two, you will never see it at this price again. I may not even do, I was speaking to my team the other day and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do the live version of the boot camp again. So if you really want this amazing experience, you definitely want to make sure that you are joining us. All right, guys. So I'm about to get off. Please do enjoy the rest of your night. If you feel like you need a buddy to do the boot camp with, definitely invite them. If you look at the price, it's actually a no-brainer, no sweat off your back. Like I said, I am here to serve. I'm going to be serving it all next week. And I love you guys and I appreciate you all for signing up, because most of you in here are all signed up and ready to go. So guys, I will talk to you really, really, really soon. We will be together for Ask Zaylee this Friday, which is going to be pretty exciting. I don't know what we're talking about just yet. I have to check into the Facebook group to see who said what, or what said who, or who asked what. Right? But yes, once I close, it's closed. Don't hit me up asking me, because it always happens. It never fails. This bootcamp will be the best thing that you go through this quarter. I'm telling you, it's going to really set you up for success moving forward. Whether you have a podcast and you want to start getting on camera with the podcast, whether you have not started yet and you're nervous and afraid, we're going to really build some foundations for you. So do not hit me up tomorrow saying, because these doors have been open. So we're closing tonight and we're not opening back. And I don't know when we're doing this again. So I love you guys and I'm so thankful for you. And I will definitely see you guys soon. All right, guys. Love you. Take care.